Welcome back. Today, we're not simply discussing habits, we're talking about mental hygiene, the daily reset your mind desperately needs but rarely receives. Because if we are honest, most people are mentally overloaded. And it is not weakness, it's exposure. Every day, without your permission, the world inserts information into your mind. Headlines designed to trigger fear, social media engineered to provoke comparison, opinions that were never asked for, memories from the past, anxieties about a future that does not yet exist. Over time, this constant input accumulates. At first, you function normally. You continue working, you continue responding, you continue scrolling. But slowly, something shifts. Your focus becomes fragile, your patience becomes shorter, your sleep becomes lighter. And even when nothing is objectively wrong, you feel mentally exhausted. Here's the truth most people ignore. Your mind requires daily cleaning. You clean your body, you wash your clothes, you organize your home. Yet the very system that controls every decision, reaction, and dream is left unattended. So today, we will go through practical mental reset habits, simple in structure, powerful in effect. And as you listen, remember, you are not only strengthening your mind, you are sharpening your English thinking. Let's begin. 1. Begin your morning in intentional silence. The first minutes after waking shape your cognitive state for the entire day, yet most people sabotage this window. They wake up and immediately reach for their phone. Within seconds, their brain is flooded with messages, updates, and emotional stimulation. Before their nervous system stabilizes, it is already reacting. When you wake up, your mind is neutral, calm, unburdened, receptive. Checking your phone immediately is like injecting noise into that clarity. Instead, protect the first 5 to 10 minutes. Sit upright, close your eyes, breathe slowly and deliberately. Allow thoughts to appear without engaging them. At first, it may feel uncomfortable because your brain craves stimulation, but if you resist the impulse, you regain authority over your mental state. Starting the day in silence shifts you from reactive to intentional. 2. Externalize your thoughts through writing. Your brain was designed for processing, not for storage. When you continuously hold tasks, worries, unresolved conversations, and imagined scenarios inside your head, cognitive pressure builds. This is why you sometimes feel overwhelmed without a clear cause. The solution is not overthinking, it's offloading. Each day, take a notebook and write freely. List unfinished tasks, express frustration, admit fears, capture ideas. When a thought moves from mind to paper, it transforms from internal weight into visible information. Once visible, it becomes manageable. Mental clarity begins when your brain is no longer functioning as a chaotic reminder system. 3. Practice deliberate gratitude. The human brain is naturally wired to detect threat before beauty. That bias once ensured survival, but today it often creates chronic dissatisfaction. Gratitude is cognitive retraining. It does not deny problems, it balances perception. Each day, identify specific moments that brought even minor value: warmth, support, progress, comfort. When practiced consistently, gratitude shifts your emotional baseline. Problems lose their emotional dominance. Perspective expands. You may still face difficulty, but you will no longer be mentally owned by it. 4. Declutter your physical environment. Your environment constantly communicates with your nervous system. Visual clutter creates subtle cognitive tension. Unfinished tasks, scattered objects, disorganized surfaces, they quietly demand attention. Even when you ignore them consciously, your brain registers them. Choose a small area, your desk, bedside, workspace. Remove what is unnecessary. Organize what remains. Create visible space. Order in your environment often produces order in your thoughts. You are reducing invisible friction. 5. Regulate information intake. Information is not neutral. It alters your emotional chemistry. Continuous exposure to dramatic news, outrage cycles, and comparison-based platforms stimulate stress hormones. The result is mental fatigue disguised as being informed. Instead of constant consumption, establish boundaries. Designate specific times for checking updates. Disable non-essential notifications. Curate your digital environment intentionally. Ask yourself, is this information actionable? Is it improving my understanding, or is it simply triggering emotion? Mental clarity often emerges through subtraction, not accumulation. 6. Release resentment. Unresolved anger occupies cognitive bandwidth. When you replay past conflicts, you reactivate emotional stress repeatedly. Forgiveness is not approval, it's liberation. Write a private letter expressing everything you never said. Acknowledge the pain honestly, then consciously decide, I release this for my peace. You are not rewriting history, you are reclaiming mental energy. 7. Use controlled breathing as a reset tool. Your breath directly influences your nervous system. Shallow breathing signals danger. Slow, controlled breathing signals safety. Inhale deeply through your nose. Exhale slowly, longer than the inhale. Within minutes, your heart rate lowers. Your thinking stabilizes. This is not spiritual, it's biological. Breath regulation is immediate mental hygiene. 8. Establish boundaries. Overcommitment fragments attention. Every unnecessary yes becomes mental clutter. Protect your priorities by learning to decline respectfully. Clear boundaries prevent emotional overload. When you guard your time, your focus strengthens. 9. Reconnect with nature. Natural environments reduce cognitive overstimulation. Sunlight, greenery, open space, they calm the nervous system. Even brief exposure can lower stress markers and restore attention. Walk slowly, observe intentionally, breathe deeply. Nature recalibrates mental noise. 10. Curate positive cognitive input. Your mental state reflects your informational diet. Replace reactive content with intentional learning. Read something meaningful. Listen to thoughtful discussions. Engage with ideas that challenge and expand you. High-quality input produces high-quality thinking. 11. Practice single-task focus. Multitasking fractures attention. Each switch reduces efficiency and increases mental fatigue. Choose one task. Remove distractions. Commit to a defined focus period. When your mind wanders, gently return. Concentration strengthens through repetition. 12. Reflect before sleep. End the day deliberately, not passively. Ask yourself, what worked today? What needs adjustment? Writing brief reflections organizes experience and prevents rumination. Closure promotes deeper sleep. 13. Meditate consistently. Meditation is attention training. Sit comfortably, focus on your breath. When thoughts arise, notice and return. Each return strengthens awareness. Mental discipline develops gradually through repetition. 14. Disconnect before bed. Screens stimulate cognitive arousal. Without proper wind-down, the brain never fully resets. Create a simple wind-down ritual. Dim lights, read physically, stretch lightly, avoid digital stimulation. Protecting your evening protects your clarity tomorrow. Closing thought. Mental clarity is not accidental. It is constructed through daily discipline. You cannot control the noise of the world, but you can control what remains inside you. Start with one habit. Then build. A clean mind thinks clearly. A clear mind acts confidently. A confident mind builds a powerful life. Protect your mind. It is your most valuable asset.